98.5 The Bull with the Tige and Daniel Rewind.
Well, Tige, you've done it again. Another fine mess you've gotten me into. Earlier this morning, I was getting on to you about this note that was put up on the studio door that said, no visitors until from 6 to 10 whenever we're on the air and all that. And,
because a little background, we have our little show that goes on until 10 o'clock, and then some people would like to come visit with us, which I like. That's fine. I like to visit with people, but we are at work when we're here. And it would be like if somebody keeps coming up to your cubicle or walks into the doctor's office and interrupts somebody doing an examination.
Right.
And so somebody put up a note on the door that said, don't walk in here until after the show's over.
Right. And this was as a result of Tige being distracted when he's not leaving the studio to wander around the building. He felt like visitors were distracting him. When he's not out moving his car every morning like he does or walking around the building, he felt to be distracted. So I don't like notes around the office, and I was getting on to you about it this morning. I took the note down. Well, then Dina comes in, snooping around. Where's the note? I've taken it down, and now she feels like that's disrespected the supervisor.
Well, she is your boss, and she put a note up that said, hey, guys, just stay out of the studio until their show's over, and then you can talk to them all you want.
Yeah.
Because people want to talk to us sometimes, and but just not during the show. And she is our manager, and she put a note up, and then you overruled your own boss and took the note down.
It was no disrespect. I just don't like notes up. I took it down. I hate an office note. I've been over this with you this morning. I hate when you go into the restroom at your job. Gosh, every radio station we've ever worked at, there's somebody puts up some note in the restroom that's like, hey, make sure you wash your hands and all that. I'm like, you don't need to tell me to wash my hands. I'm a grown adult. And then, there'll be one in the break room that says, your mom doesn't work here. Clean up after yourself. Little condescending notes, man. They drive me crazy. What's the deal with the one in the break room that says, your mother doesn't work here? Do you think anybody is up there working? They almost left a mess like, oh, wait, my mom still works here. Oh, no, she doesn't. Let me clean up. You're the only person I know on this earth, Tige, that likes an office note.
I get what I didn't say I liked it. I just don't let it bother me like it bothers you.
I'm going to placate you.
Okay, good.
You're right, buddy. I like office notes.
Yeah.
I wish we have more up here.
Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't affect me that somebody put up a note. Daniel goes up there and it says, your mom doesn't work here. Put up your dish.
I don't like that.
He loses his mind.
Okay. Well, when Hoot Owl stopped by just a second ago, just popped in and said, good morning. How are you?
That was off the air. Yeah.
Right. How would you have felt had he seen that note, a tear in his eye fell, and then he didn't come in the studio?
This is a business. We're not running a playhouse here.
So you don't care for others?
I care for others, but there are rules which you must live by. And you got to follow that or you don't get to work here.
You're right. I like notes.
You're mad about
I'm not mad.
note.
You're right. I like notes. You're right.
So anyway,
everybody should have notes letting us all know that our parents don't work here. We should wash our hands. You're the kind of guy that probably needs a note, Tige. You're probably in the restroom blowing it up and you don't wash your hands and you're the guy.
Well,
and I don't like little tattletales like Tige telling on people for coming in the studio. If this were prison, buddy, you'd be getting smacked around a little bit right now.
In a good way or bad?
Oh, Lord.